Do not start the clock until you're sure. Okay, here we go. So there's a term that we have come up with to describe what it feels like when you make the choice that you want to start falling in love with somebody, okay? That term is called starting the clock. Nephew came up with this the other day. Whenever you start feeling something for someone, and it could be through an action you do or how they make you feel and how you respond to it, whatever it may be, you start the clock. If they text you, you text them, and then they don't text you back, don't double back and text them again. They got the text the first time. When you double back and you're like, oh, well, just want to make sure you're okay. Just want to make sure you got my text. So you usually do that and you start the clock. You're starting to make them matter when they shouldn't yet. The person that is really wanting your attention, this is how you need to start looking at it. For 2024, you're no longer seeking love. You're being sought. Okay? Start prioritizing yourself. That doesn't mean that you don't approach people or initiate conversation. Please still do that. But you're just trying flavors of Baskin Robbins. Don't commit to buying an ice cream cone until you're sure. Don't do it until you're sure. Don't start the clock with anyone until you're sure. When you double back and like try to make someone talk to you or try to initiate a conversation that you know that what's going and then they kind of are leaving you on red, if you will. When you do that, you're showing you're thirsty. And I'm not trying to downplay the way you may feel about them or what this crush is you may feel that you have for them that's so important. But that's how you set yourself up for heartbreak. Then you'll be coming back to me in 6 months talking about, Auntie, I dated this man and he broke my heart. How do I become? You become by not starting the clock. Don't start it until you're sure. Really good way for this too. We tend to date people based on good feelings. You need to get to know someone well enough to know how they are when there is trouble. How do they respond when there's conflict? How do they respond when things are not so pretty? If they can prove to you that you still have a safe place to be and to express yourself and that you can trust them, it may be time to start the clock. Until then, you're window shopping. Don't let anyone feel that they are too important before they need to feel that they're important. Make sure that they are making you feel that you're important first. Because the thing is, you have no problem making sure they feel important. I know a lot of you out there. You have no problem showing affection and being trustworthy and loyal and loving. You have no problem doing it. But you're starting the clock with too many people that have not proven that they will do the same thing. Take your time. What did Mariah Carey say? Love takes time. Live by that. Do not start the clock this year until you are sure. I love you.